Yet important date in Chattanooga history. Ed Johnson, a black man, was abducted from a local jail and murdered on the Walnut Street Bridge more than 100 years ago.
Chattanoogans tonight met at the foot of the bridge for an annual remembrance of his life and the impact his case had on this community. Our Madison Sims attended.
On March 19, 1906, Ed Johnson was lynched on this bridge. He was accused in the rape of a white woman, but it was a crime he didn't commit. Now 119 years later, Chattanoogans gathered to celebrate his life and his legacy. The crowd gathered at the Ed Johnson Memorial to remember his life. Johnson was brutally murdered and then hanged on the Walnut Street Bridge by a mob. He'd been falsely accused of sexual assault against a white woman named Nevada Taylor. Eric Atkins with the group The Friends of Ed Johnson says sharing Johnson's story reminds Chattanoogans of our grim past, but also how much we've progressed.
And for us to take one of our darkest chapters and make it a symbol of light, a sign that we can progress where we want to go as a community in the future, that's going to be an amazing chapter in the story of this city.
The event also honored the lives of Noah Pardon and Styles Hutchins, two African-American attorneys who took up Johnson's case. Because of the attention from the case, the men's legal practice suffered and they faced lynching threats themselves. But Atkins says their work in getting the case to the Supreme Court is in part to thank for due process and equal protection clauses that exist today.
They were run out of town for standing up for justice and doing what they did. And that is a sign to us that sometimes we have to be courageous in the face of injustice.
This is the fourth celebration at the memorial since it was unveiled in 2021. And Atkins says their goal is to continue sharing the truth about what happened on this bridge.
And we have to live to where we don't repeat the past, and we can't do that unless we learn about the past and to tell the truth about the past.
The event featured a Ghanaian drum tribute by musician Christian Kofi Mwoku and a pouring of libations by Reverend Dr. Charlotte Williams. In Chattanooga, I'm Madison Sims, Local 3 News.